Hello, so we're back again to our third video for chapter 3, sampling and sampling distribution. So for our lesson 3, we have the title Finding the Mean and Variance of the Sampling Distribution Means. So at the end of this lesson, you should be able to solve the mean and variance of the sampling distribution of a sample mean. Okay, so that is our target. So can you identify the variance? From the previous video, we are talking about the population variance, the population mean, this population standard deviation, right? And also the sample mean and the sample variation, sample standard deviation. This time, we are talking about sampling distribution. So we are now talking about probabilities. So we have here an example. Considering a population consisting of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so these are given. Here, suppose samples of size 2 are drawn from this population. So again, your population is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are just going to choose 2 out of this 5. Describe the sampling distribution of the sample means. So what is the variance? The sample distribution of the sample means. Compare these values to the mean and variance. So we have here the first steps. Just follow the first steps. First thing is you're going to get the mean. Population mean, diba? Familiar? Population mean, which is the summation of x. You just add this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then divided by yung ilan yung elements. So there are 5 elements. Say for example lang ha. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yung given, so yung elements natin, yung big N is just 4. So ito, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's why your big N is 5. So that is your first step. Get the population mean. Okay? Let's not discuss the activity. Let's have here the steps. You just go back to the activity once we're done discussing about this to short the video. Okay, it would take us very long. So again, first step is compute the mean of the population or the population mean. Next step, second step is compute the population variance. Yes, complete the variance of the population. Again, we have the formula. Ano sa to? What's the formula? That is equals to summation of x minus the squared over the capital letter n. So that is how you're going to get the variance. So just do the one. I know you already know that one. Okay, so get the summation. So the variance of the population is 2. So determine the number of possible samples. Diba we have given there, go back to the problem. We are asked to find suppose the sample size is 2. So suppose the sample size is 2. If you are going to question me, where did I get this C5 combination of 2? So 5 is the elements, number of elements. Then 2 is the sample size yung hinahanap natin. So 5 combination of 2. So how did we get that one? So ito yung example. Let's go back to refresh our memory about combination, which was already discussed to you on grade 10, permutation and combination. So to find the number of combinations of n items chosen are at a time, you can use this formula. So n factorial over r factorial over n minus r factorial, where r is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to n. So if you're going to use that one, we have 5 combination of 2 is equals to, what is your n? So this is your n combination of r. So this is your n. So n 5 factorial over, what is your r? R factorial is 2. So 2 factorial over 5 minus 2 factorial. Okay? So next, so 5 factorial over 2 factorial, 5 minus 2, that is 3 factorial. Okay? So next is 5 times 4 times 3 factorial. over 2 factorial tapos 3 factorial. So you can just cancel this one because they are just the same, di ba? So 5 times 4, 20 over 2 times 1, that is equals to 20 over 2, which is equals to 10. That's why we have here 10. Okay, so this is the solution. That's why we have here 10. Okay. By the way, question, Mom, what is factorial? Why did you do that one? Because when you say factorial, example, we have 3 factorial, that is equals to 3 times 2 times 1. So when I have 7 factorial, you have 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. 0 is not included. So when I have 2, that is 2 times 1. Remember that there is a property that 0 factorial is equals to 1. There is a property about that. Okay? So questions about this one. So we have 5 factorial. 5 times 4 times 3. Pwede yung gawing 3 times 2 times 1. Para hindi na po humaba kasi ito yung 3 factorial is just equals to 3 times 2 times 1. So you're going to cancel that one. So kaya yung 3 factorial na lang yung ginamit ko para yung maliit lang yung solution. So just cancel this one kasi parehas lang naman sila. Then you multiply 5 times 4 yung naiwan, that is 20. Then 2 factorial, which is 2 times 1, that is 2. So 20 divided by 2, that is 10. So that is the formula for this. Okay, that is the third step. I hope it's clear for you. Okay, so that is how you do the combination. Next, fourth step, list all possible samples on their corresponding means. So ililist mo po yung just list all the possible samples. No repetition po tayo. So, di ba 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I-prepare mo po, di ba yung sample size natin is 2, kaya ito 2 po to. Kung 3 naman, 3 ito, pero hindi po pwede mag-repeat. Okay? So, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Hindi po pwedeng 2, 1 because ito na po yung 2, 1. Okay? So, just list 1, 2, 1, 3 by 2. So, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. Next naman is 2, 3. Meron bang 2, 3? Bumalik, hindi pa. So, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. Ito naman, 3, 4, 3, 5. Tapos, ito naman, 4, 5. Kaya, yan yung pair. Kasi by 2. Pero kung 3 naman, say for example, 3, 3, 4, 5. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Tapos, ito naman, 1, 3, 4, 5. Ganon. Tapos, ayun. Tapos, 2, 3, 4. Tapos, ano naman, 2, 4, 5. Ganon. Just by 3. You be careful sa yung tinatanong kasi yung sample size lang tinatanong dito is 2. Kaya, 2 pairs lang to. Okay? So, how did you get the sample mean? How did you get the sample mean? Paano po natin ito nagawa? So, i-divide lang. Okay? How did you get that one mean? Pagkuha ng mean is 1 plus 2 divided by 2. Kaya naging 1.5. Again, where's the eraser? Ay, wait. Let's wait. Okay, paano po nakuha itong 1.5? So, that is 1 plus 2 divided by 2. That is 3 divided by 2. Yes, 3 divided by 2, that is 1.5. Ito naman is 1 plus 3 divided by 2, that is 4 divided by 2, kaya naging 2. Same story. Ito, 1, 4. So, 1 plus 4 divided by 2, so 5 divided by 2, ito. Yun lang yung gawin nyo. Just add and then divide. Okay? So on and so forth. So, ito naman, 4 plus 5 divided by 2, so that is 9 divided by 2. Okay, that is 9 divided by 2, so that is 4.5. So, ito yung gagawin ninyo. I-add nyo lang itong dalawa, tapos you divide it by 2. Okay? So, yun yung paano nakuha yung mean. I hope it's clear to you. Again, i-add nyo lang tong dalawang to, tapos you divide it by 2. So, yun pong makukuha nyo na mean. Okay? So, that is your fourth step. Second, after dito, makuha ninyo ng mean, itatali nyo na. So, say for example, ito yung lahat ng mean. So, makikita nyo kung 1.5, ilan bang 1.5 dito? So, 1 lang. Itong 2.0. So, ito isa. 2.0. Isa lang din. Okay. Ito isa lang din. Check. 2.5. Ito. 2.5. Isa. Dalawa. Dalawa lang. Okay, that's correct. 3.0. Let's have 1. 2. Yes, that is 2. And then 4.5. What? 3.5. 3.5. This is 1, 2. Itatali nyo lang. Just count yung ilang 1.5 dito. Mean. At ilagay nyo dyan. Then total is 10. Of course, 10 po yan. So, i-add nyo lang yan because 10 kasi yung 10 kasi yung combination natin. Kaya 10 dapat to. Pag nalito, please check your answers. Dapat mag-coincide po yung answer sa combination ninyo, tapos ito. So, dapat magparehas. Okay? So, 10. So, how did you get this probability? So, since 1.5 is only 1, so that is 1 over the total. Again, frequency over the total. This one. Frequency over the total. So, 1 over 10. Okay? Ito rin, 1 over 10. Ito kasi, frequency niya is, frequency niya is 2, tapos yung total is 10, kaya nagiging 1 over 5. Okay? This is frequency, and this is the total. Okay? So, that is how you're going to get the step 5. Okay? Step 5, then step 6. Okay? So, step 6, we are going to multiply 1.5 times 1 over 10. 1.5 times 1 over 10. Kaya nagiging 0. I-multiply mo lang to times multiply. Tapos ito yung answer nila. Okay? Just multiply that one. Ito yung magiging answer nila. So, the total is 3. Step 7. So, pag step 7, yung answer nyo that is here, the x bar, the sample mean. Ito yung sample mean ha. There you go. Ito yung sample mean. Ito yung tinatawag natin. Sample mean. Yun. Ito. Here. There you go. Sample mean. So, just copy this one. Sample mean. Ito. Tapos, yung probability nila ulit. Ito. Yung just copy lang. Ito. Tapos, ito. Pwede na gumawa kayo ng isa lang table. Tapos, pa-continuous na lang yung table ninyo. Okay? So, para hindi na magpa-ulit-ulit yung table. So, just get the important ano yung pwedeng ilagay sa table. Again, sample mean. Tapos, probability mean. Okay? Tapos, mean times the mu. Mean times the mu. Ano to mean times the mu? So, mean times the mu is, where's the mean? Balik tayo sa ibabaw. Okay, what is the mean? Mean is 3. Yes, 3. Mean. Yes, mean times 3. So, the sample mean, ang meaning dito is sample mean minus the population mean. Yung population natin mean is 3. Saan mo nakikita ang population mo? Sa step 1. Okay? Makikita yung population mean mo sa step 1. Balik tayo sa step 1. So, okay, ito. Ito yung population mean. Okay? This is your step 1. So, 3. Alright. So, continue to our table. So 1.5, ito, this is 1.5 minus 3. Kaya naging negative 1.5. Okay? So 2.0, so 2.0 minus 3. 2.5 minus 3, ganon. 3.0 minus 3. 3.5 minus 3, ganon. And 4 minus 3 is 1. This is not 0.5. My God, it's 0.5, 0.50. Anyway, that is just a decimal. Pero ito ha, 0.50 po ito. 0.50 or 0.5. Tapos ito, 4.5 minus 3. Okay? That is 1.5. 4.5 minus 3. This is 1.5. Okay? So, i-squared mo lang to. So, ito tama. So, 1.5 squared, 2.5. Tapos, ito correct. Ito naman, 0.5 squared, 0.25 correct. And this is 0. Ito din ay sakto naman. Bakit ganon? Tapos ito is, yes, this is correct. Tapos 1.5 squared. Yes, this is correct. Ito lang pala yung mali. This is 1.5 dapat to. Tapos ito din. Okay? Then after this one, probability. So ito, at saka ito, i-multiply mo. Ang kalabasan nito ay ito. Okay? Again, probability times ito, plus kalabasan ito. So, meaning, 1 over 10 times 2.25, ito yung answer. Okay? 1 over 10 times 2.25, okay? Ito yung answer. Okay? Gets niyo ba? Again, probability times the mean squared, ito yung answer. Ito din. You just multiply this line here to here, then the answer will be here. Okay? So, that's it. So, if you add this one, so the probability is 0.50. The summation. This is the summation of probability times mean minus mean squared. Okay, so this is 0.05. Okay, I hope it's clear for you the steps on the solving sampling distribution. So based from the previous activity, the mean of the population is equal to the sample means, of course. This happens because all samples obtained of n size came from the same population. The variance of the population is greater than the variance of the sample means, since sample is n less than the population. Then the data vary by small amount as compared to population. Of course, because it is just a sample, so maliit lang talaga yun compared sa population. The standard error of the mean is the standard deviation of the sampling distribution of the mean. Okay? So, given that one, so ito po yung process kung paano gagawin yung sampling distribution. So again, if you have more questions about it, you can just ask me through PM or through comment to our Facebook page. Thank you and good night, and we're moving to our fourth video. Goodbye.